There we go. Hello everyone. I'm just gonna make sure I take down certain things, like for example starting soon, because we are starting right now in 4 minutes. So before that, I'm fixing up a little bit here. Let's see. There we go. So there we go. Hello, White Determined. Yeah, I saw that what you wrote on your Twitter about it, women. So you know, Determined, about this place. I'm just gonna turn off the music right now. This place is basically, you know, drama-free place. Just, you know, this is just relaxing, just checking out what's going on in, you know, the art world and so too. You know, I'm always drawing, always. So I thought to myself, let's check it out, because it came out apparently yesterday or tonight for my time, you know. Yeah, send a picture to me on Discord so I can see it. So I'm going to take down the stream soon. Oh, it's getting pitch black. There we go. Now I have the window up, and I'm gonna take it up here. There we go. Put it out all this. So I'm using a program called Let's View, so you can basically stream other things so too. That's good. That's good, Determined. That's good that you know. Because apparently, I'm not going to say it right now, but I can talk with you afterwards, if you like, um, about what happened and so too. Anyway, as you see, before we start everything, I would like to say another thing. I'm just going to do this. I am going to show you guys. Let me see what Squashin sent to me first. Holy shit! Excuse me, I didn't mean to say that, but oh my god. Is it okay I can show you? Is it okay to share it, Squashin? Oh damn. Excuse me. I didn't mean to swear or anything like that, but god damn. So, yeah, that is a lot of snow. It has been snowing here recently. So, oh my. Okay, I'm gonna share it to you guys. You will see Squashin has a problem. There is a lot of snow. She snowed in. Oh my god. And I will say this is an interesting picture too. First of all, I do like you to. I guess you took it on your phone. I do like it how cool it is. In a certain way, it is very good to see. But oh my god, that is you can basically see here. That is 2 feet even. I say, damn. There, I see the gates over there. Oh my god, there is a lot of snow. Oh my god. Indeed. Okay, before we are going to check on the version 2, I am going to pull up something very fun. So, last stream, we had a challenge. If you guys remember it or not, I can put it up here. I had the challenge, I took it out on my Twitter. Here it is. And I said next live stream I'll be sharing other drawings, for a challenge coming up. And it's made by Luigi 1985. It's an artist I do like, by the way. An artist I have been following for many years. So I showed an example of his and I made these other ones. So I even showed the old ones. This one I follow it and how I used it ups and downs. So some certain people did follow it too and made a little more good on it. So let me see. I have it here somewhere. There we go. Oh yeah. I'm going to make a shout out too as well. One of them who did follow was where is it now? I know I think Vela made one, if I'm correct here. I'm just gonna check here. Or it might be happening there. So yeah, I'm just gonna check here quickly. Okay. No, he didn't. If he did, he can send it over to someone else. Let me see. I know Ren did it. And of course I'm going to show everyone too as well. Squashin, I think no, you didn't. Who else did it? God. I'm looking here quickly here. Nope. Oh wait, Cell Promote. It could have been here somewhere. Nope, not there too. But anyway, I got one from Ren, believe it or not. It's another artist, Renulma. And I asked him if it was okay to share. He was like, yeah, sure. And I'm going to show you guys why. He basically made this. He followed the headship and so too. Velum isn't again. Yeah, I know about it too. Yes, you guys know, Velum is still welcome here on the art channel and so too. But on Twitter, I have blocked him. There are reasons behind it, but I'm not gonna bring it up here too. But yeah, here we have Willem. He followed the head challenge and he asked me, is it okay to rotate and so? I said, yeah, it is. And you can see how he having fun with these as well. So he even asked me, I had a little ask with him, a little feedback, if he thinks it is good, we continue with these kind of, head shapes and so. He said yes, because it helps him, first of all. He using iPad as well. And he thought this was very fun to do. And he's another artist who are really fun. He makes kind of these shapes too. So he liked it, by the way. Just gonna take down that and that and that. I think there was someone else, but where is it? Oh God, sorry, I opened it again. I am certain there was someone else who made it too. Okay. Oh yeah. I have it here. Purple paw print. She even made one. So, but she divided it. So I have to open by one. I don't care about it. So here's the one she made. And she asked, did I get in time? I was like, yeah, you did. So this is one of hers. And she even followed this one. And of course this. This is a very good training and so too. And then she swapped it so it became a bunny. So that's one way you can do it too as well, just to have fun with it. Oh, sorry. Oh God, now I start to have bad throat. But you are, in a certain way, you are. Oh, thank you, Max. By the way, Max, that's good you are here. I'm going to add you right now as a monitor, as a mod. Since you are, and you, of course, you are great, Purple. Yes, you are always great. But I can tell you another thing with Purple. I taught her and helped her a little bit to understand how to make thumbnails or so. So I take a little proud on there that I taught Purple to do it, because afterwards she did a lot. I mean it, she have done a lot of thumbnails. And it's so good that I just gave her just few things to understand and learn about it. And then, paf, she learned by herself. This is where I do like it, that I teach some people just to use minimum things and they explore themselves. So Purple, she's my pupil and stuff. Okay, speaking of the thumbnail, I can show it very quickly. I'm gonna, shh. I'm gonna be shh. Guys, remember, we are not going to tell anyone about it, okay? So you guys know I am, in Now Recording. Some of you are from there, following them so too. So I made a thumbnail. I'm not going to put the text on, but there is one without text. And I'm going to show you very quickly. Yes, quickly, not slow motion. But it's something to have to do with something here. That's all I'm going to say. You see it here right now. So you see it. I'm not going to say too much, but here it is. And now, oh no, where did it go? I don't know. If anyway, you guys didn't see anything, okay? You guys didn't see anything, okay? You didn't. Nah, but yes, you guys know Max is he's a part of Now Recording as well, and he's a lovely editor as well from Women Recording, where I'm part with. So, anyway, let us focus right now on this. This is the Clip Studio version 2 on iPad. So, I've heard some rumors apparently when it comes to this program. This is one to go I do use a lot. On PC and iPad. But here's the difference here. I have to get a lot of money right now till the March of 20. I know that is weird because now it's 60%, so I can buy it more quicker. No, you're not even mad. So about this, apparently version 2 is going to be very different. They are going to help. There is, for example, I saw this video, this one, and I bet you're wondering, what is all of this right now, what you're seeing? So apparently this is going to help artists to understand about shadow, both the dark and light one. So for example, I'm just going to use a pen here and I'm going to draw it in red. This is where it gets very interesting, and it's good help for anyone to understand about shadow, where the light is and everything. So, oh shit. Anyway, say if your person is standing here, for example. There we have a person. Wonderful, wonderful. So, this little thing here is going to help, apparently, how you're going to put shadows. It's a tool, basically, that I'm going to just draw it a line here, for example, where... And now you're wondering, why are you putting these circles around? Well, you see, this is the sun, or the light source of it. So if I have light, it's going to come here, there, above, and on the other side. So it can go here too, below here. It can as well be, you know, light up, light. Hello, Spectre, welcome in. So, this is where it gets very interesting. This one, however, can lead and help you otherwise as well. And even will help you to understand a little more about where you're going to put cool and warm shadow when you're playing around with it. So, I'm not going to play Clip Studio Paint, what they are offering right now, but I'm going to read a little more what they have added in on version 2. So on iPad, I have version 2 on it, but not on PC, because if you are an iPad user and you purchase every month, you are getting closer to get, you know, all the versions that are out there. So there is version 1, and now there's version 2. Let's see, Clip Studio Paint, note, release notes, there we go. Oh god. So, release notes, it's not that one. Okay, this is version 1, it tells you about, it's still, you know, they're still going to update a little on version 1. But version 2 is going to be very, very different. So let me see. Here we go. The release date notes of version 2. So there is going to be about... Let me see now. I'm going to bring it over to you guys for a screen so you guys can understand a little bit. And the reason... Here we go. There we go. Now, so, okay. So, Clip Studio Paint 2 Major Update Month Annual Host Update Holders. Basically, if you are, like I said, on iPad or, you know, you're purchasing, I can even do that too. But I don't want to do it monthly because it's a year round, or, you know, so I want to purchase it 100%. On PC because it gets more funnier though. Anyway, I'm not going to click on the videos as well, yes, so you know, but they are there. So this is a more realistic brush. They have becoming more into, they want to blend a little more. So you can see, for example, here there are 2 versions. And believe it or not, there is a program who went more quicker than Clip Studio Paint. That was Art Studio Pro. They have the pigment, it called, so it's much a little more. So they are trying this right now as well, which I am interested to learn a little more about it to see if they are 2 different about Art Studio Pro and Clip Studio Pro, or Clip Studio Paint, because they are 2 different programs. And Art Studio Pro, I have followed them very long too as well. Lucky Chan, who made Art Studio Pro. Let me see. Now there is the mixing mode. Option to be add ink section and subtool, brush tool. They can set realistic. Yeah, they basically want to try to make you use more into blending when it comes to that too. So, however, now this is where I talked about the shadow assistant. That any shadow assistant that can help you to base on lines or colors to follow the shadow. So, and 3D models has been improved as well. Not only the heads, it's always the body too. So they've been working on this and releases on version 2. Version 1 is still having the old models, you can still use them. And model 2 are more advanced. This is where they have been working on. So they are adding the head, how you can fix it, make it a little more realistic in a certain way. You can still, make it anime and manga, so too. But you can have an approach because they are I'm gonna say it, certain anime manga artists, they are going a little more realistic, And one of them we can look it up is basically the guy who made Berserk. If you have noticed his eyes, for example, you always follow, normal way. Then we have Vinland Saga, for example. They have a little more realistic approach on it too. Hey, Esvelem, welcome in. There are other mangas who are starting to go a little more away from the cute thing and go a little more realistic in a certain way. Because if you think about it, animation and manga is growing each decade. And if we look back in the 70s, it's not that great, but it's still classic in a certain way. And so too. But in a mix right now, I can see animation is aiming a little more realistic because everyone likes anime and manga too. And, and even Western too. It depends on Eastern and Western. It's both of them. They are trying to mix a little bit. It looks more realistic in a certain way. So there is as well, you can use your own hand, take a photo of it, and they can help you with this. This is where the program is shining a little bit. That they had, let me see now, a photo that they could help you to get a form. So you could use a reference and then they upload it to a 3D model and form it so. But recently they have made it more better right now, and so too. I did do, by the way, the challenge showcase. Do you have the still pictures? We can show it right now. Vellum, can you send it to me on DMs? Because I know you did some of them, but I didn't find them. So can you show them again? DM me or put them in art. Because I am so certain you did. And I don't want to miss you out because I think you did well as well. But certain people were not very happy about it because, but then again, I'm not going to police you because you're still a youngling. I'm just saying that. But some people will take it very offensive, so I don't fucking care because there are worse art out there. You still have on, yeah, but you still have, my DMs, or you can post it in our channel. You can post it there. Some people will take it, okay, you didn't watch it there, okay, didn't show. But I basically will say this. Some people can have fun and joke in art, but here's the thing. I see something good in you, Vellum. Yes, I think you can basically have fun with art too. Even if you do it more joking way. Yes, There are going to be a certain time some people are going to say something very funny and so too. But I think in a certain way you are going to get better. Okay. Let's see. If you can show it, then yes, tell me when you have done it, okay? So I can show it. So back to this as well. The hand scanner basically. It's the same like I told you guys before about they are letting you take a photo of your hand and you will get that 3D model of it. So Clip Studio Paint is going to make it more easier for you to show hand and then you get a 3D model of it. It sounds weird, but it sounds so fun 2. I think it is very good tool. Hello, Maggot. Let me see. Okay, guys, here it is. Yes, you guys know, Vellum did follow the thing. I'm going to show him which one he followed. So, he followed these. Very big ones. So he kind of followed my old ones. And I didn't care about it because he had a little more fun. But some people were like, well, what is this? Some people will say, okay. But I will say, what is wrong with this? I don't see it. So he made one cap. He made, China. I don't see what's going on there, I'm not gonna say it, but still it's good. And then we have a furry. Applaud to you, Vellum. But still, I don't see this offensive at all. Some will say about this, but I'll be like, where? I don't see it. I'm blind. By the way, guys, yes, don't forget to follow Yes Vellum on Twitter. He needs that, needs that. Okay, back to Clip Studio Paint. So, hand scanner. But now we're coming into more perspective. So the ruler are in the version 1. You have the first, the second, and the third point. Yes, Vellum. Yes, no drama. Anyway, so this is the fish eye perspective. Fish eye perspective. It was difficult to come in mind. I mean, in a way I understand that, but then again, I still give you, creds on that because you did something very fun with it. Because you can see, for example, I don't know if you saw Ren. I'm going to show you Ren quick again. I know I'm showing Ren. I think you should follow him. He wants to continue as well with this, challenges. Because he thought it was very fun to do. This is the guy I was talking about. This is Renola. So you can see yourself what he's doing. He's having fun. So I'm going to continue with this. And I think it is very good for you to, if you want to continue with this as well. This is where Ren have done it. And Purple Paw Prints have done it too as well. So, yeah. No, exactly. Okay, back now again. Now I'm always so. So, okay. Clip Studio Paint 2. So yeah, the fisheye is an important one. Oh yeah, you should follow him, Vellum. Renola is a very great artist. Even if it looks like shit and so. But I think you will get influenced by him. He's fun, by the way. Hello, Phineas. He's a fun character, by the way. Squashing can even tell because she have even talked with him a little bit too as well, if I remember right. But yeah, perspective, fisheye. This is a very fun thing. I really like this because it can help not only for you to see something else. It's not only the fisheye, but I will as well turn into bird eye. Those perspective is very hard, but we need this because there are some people on Clip Studio Paint, who are making 3D grids and everything. They were so tired that they even didn't add in, so they made. But because of them who made the 3D artists, they apparently got jobs in Clip Studio Paint. So they are helping in a certain way with this. So back here. Now Liquid Food tool is more, can apply on multiple layers. That's cool. Not only one layer. It's going to be on others, which is very good. Then we have, let me see. Alliance in this group. Alliance in this group layers is an object, yeah. So you can add and cancel your multiple controlling the points and multiple vectors. Yeah. So apparently this is something that is not my cake, basically, even if it looks very yummy with all the cakes and so. But I'm gonna look further into this. So as you can see, they're going so further with the 3D, they're making houses too. So apparently, if you have Pro or EX, I have both of them by the way. The lens category can add sub to metal detail palette. The lens glows. Oh yeah. They spoke about it. Apparently, you can add in so-called a tool what is used basically in Photoshop as well, and even in filmmaking, which is there is called a ball. I think Max know what I'm talking right here now. I'm just gonna do this. Just gonna add another one. So I'm just gonna draw a circle ball here, and I'm gonna do this kind of stuff. It maybe looks not good for you, but it looks, you know, here around. So you're standing here, for example, you have your eyes forward right there. So there is always a straight picture. It's almost like the fisheye, you know, perspective and so too. So you're following your eye around the area here. So there is a photo out there of someone, I think it is from Windows or something like that. I don't remember it exactly, but they had a picture of their office. So basically, this was basically added on to make it more certain way in a layer, you know, to see the light and so. But some were using it as well in certain things too as well. So they're adding this in, which is like connection to it, and you know, helping you a little more to add colors, certain way with the shadowing tool again. And then we have improving text tool, for example. It's going to be a little more better for both Western and Eastern. Oh, fuck. I'm taking L there. Okay, I'm gonna show it again. Sorry. Thank you. So I drew it here right now. Thank you, Squashim. I'm sorry. I didn't see. Yes, you guys know. I can address this as well. My eyes is getting a little more not so good right now. So I'm very kind you guys are bearing with me this. I am going to have a checkup on my right eye. Apparently it's getting worse. I don't know why and so, but I have been informed for many years right now that I can get blind on the right eye very quickly. Or earlier than expected. So I know this. I'm not afraid of it or anything. But anyway, back to the other thing. Here you are standing, and the whole picture is basically you see a whole office here, and it has a lot of glue and so. And this is where it gets a little interesting. This is where, you know, this is used basically to make a little more luminous and, you know, certain texture, would I say. Thank you, Vellum. Shenry's blind arc. Yes! I'm going to be blind. And the best of all is the right eye. I'm going to tell you guys about this story when they figured this out. You see, I have two different eye sights. So the left one, I can see basically a person who are, you know, a little more red in the face when you are, for example, having a fever and so too. But the other eye see a little more downside, you know, a little more grayish white turn, you know, a little more grayish way. So this is where you get the problem. So everyone thought, are you colorblind? No. They even checked it. They're like, oh, now we start to see. So apparently this came like around my teenage or something like that. So they have been warning me so many years right now that yes, you know, your right eye might be blind. We don't know why. They have been trusting this since I was a kid. So I even had eye patches and so too when I was younger, because I was trying to train my eyes when I was smaller. It maybe sounds weird and stupid, but they were trying this for many years too, to help and see if I could get more better. But apparently I'm not. So when they told me that I could be blind on the right eye, or at least something is going to be on it, they are unsure. They have been looking for tumors or so, but there are a new tumor. It has something with the light, basically. It maybe sounds weird, but apparently some certain lights I cannot, like. I have to turn one monitor in light mode, and other one I have to turn it down. It sounds weird, right? This is where I have to work with every day to see where I am working on. This is where I function more better. So I cannot be on very, very, very light places. I can't. I do like the sun and everything, but if it is way too above something very lightly, it can blind you. That is not good. And so too. But so, just so you guys know, I see different in two versions. So I still see the colors. Don't get me wrong. I still see the colors in both eyes, but I see very differently, which means one is more clearer, the other one is down more, so it's more grayish. And this, believe it or not, has helped me to understand the color theory because of it. So I always draw with the gray colors. So I have two monitors. One of them, the one I'm using right here, is the lighter one, more lighter. The other one is more little more down. So, okay, I'm going to go back to the release notes so you guys can read a little more, those who are using Clip Studio Paint. So texting here right now. Oh yeah, this is something very fun. Some artists are using a blur. So there is now a special blur that can spin the object. So you draw the football, but you want to make it a little more, it moves. So there is a motion blur on it. So they have been improving the motion blur right now. And it's not only the motion blur too, it is a certain thing in it too as well. I think it has to do with something with glass. I'm just gonna check it. I know I'm going a little bit back here. Let's see, a filter, blur. I'm just gonna see here, spin here. I'm gonna do this so you guys can see it yourself. So I have it here. I'm just gonna, do you see there is an X right now there? I can put the X wherever I want. Say if I want the X here, for example. I want a little more strength on it. Tilt. I think I saw something there. I'm try to make it more stronger. Oh yeah, so apparently it can't. It has to be a round object to make it more easier for you guys to see. Because if I put it up the string, it doesn't show. But if I put it here, would it put down the preview? I don't see it. No. So you guys saw it. It was nothing there, right? What? Oh God! Oh no. Guys, this is not good. Cancel! Cancel! Oh God, that is not good. Oh no. Oh no, this is not good. You guys saw it, right? I was near to get it more strong. It didn't show in the preview. If you're using way too strong, and so, not only that, let me see, filter. I'm just gonna take it down very so I'm gonna take it very down. I'm just showing, it's nothing drawing or anything, I'm just showing. So I'm gonna put it here, you saw it guys, they have fixed it up here to back it so. I'm just gonna see how much it's gonna be. Now you see, now it started loading. Still the XD. Oh god, look at this. Oh my god. Oh my god, what have I done? Oh my god. Oh, this is so tricky. Oh my god. And worse, it's loading on 300 dpi, which is, you know, the whole thing. That's why you saw it took very long. Now, oh my god. Do you guys see what I see right now? Oh my god. This is getting fun. Now you understand why I want it on PC. Because my PC can handle much more than my iPad. But this is fucking fun. Hey, at least we guys can enjoy it, right? But still, oh my god. I'm just gonna push it back here. There we have the normal one. Because if I push it back again, oh god, it holds. Oh hell yeah. You know, I'm gonna have fun with that. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have fun with that. Okay, go back to release notes. Okay, that was a fun one. Because motion, you know, or blur or spin, that is fun. That could be used so much more. Oh nay, no. Oh no. Okay, so the app is in 4 different languages. Chinese, Thai, Brazilian, Portuguese, and Indonesian. So it hasn't come in Swedish. I'm very glad on that. I don't want Swedish on my programs. I'm sorry. Because if I go into Swedish mode and I see everything, I lost my shit. I rather go in English instead. Because I can find it more easier. Let's see. Then we have adjustment with touch gesture, you know, with the iPad, for example, where you can say and so to. I have to work it more on it, by the way. I have to work more on to see how the gesture works and so too. Give me see. I want to see a little more here. Improving mix, blah blah. Because oh god, I'm not reading that. Oh shit. Should we skip this, guys? Do you think, should we skip this? Just place a number 1, okay? Just place a 1. We should not read this. Not even I want to read. No, I don't want to read this. That is fucking too much. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I'm not reading that right now. Not under a fucking stream. I mean, oh my god. That is so fucking a lot. Thank you, Purple. That was a 1. Come on, guys, another 1. Please, for fuck's sake. A lot of text. Phineas, you have missed a lot of text. You want to get away from it. Just type 1. Because I'm not reading this shit. Thank you, Swashin. We put that fucking away right now. That was enough. That was fucking enough. I'm not reading that shit. That is too much. Oh my god. That is too fucking much. Thank you, Phineas. I think you understood it like, hell no. But here's the thing. I am interested about one thing. Apparently, there was a rumor going around. You see? Clip Studio Paint had announced it earlier, very early, like a year or something like so, that when they were doing version 2, there are going to be version 2 brushes only. So version 1 is not going to work, apparently, on version 2. But then they changed instead of version 3. It's not going to use both 1 and 2. I bet you guys wondering, wait, there's a version 3 on this. Yeah, but it's not now. Maybe in 10 years or something like that. So you start to see something weird about this, right? In a certain way, it's good. But a certain way, it feels odd. I'm gonna say this. I have played a game called Ark Survival Evolved. They use this method to let people try play the game and have fun, right? Then they start to do a lot of changes, right? You start to notice in the first 1 year or two, but wait a minute. I love this game, but why are they doing something odd about it, you know? They're changing a lot. There's a new tier and so, wait a minute. Are they using their audience as test subjects? I mean, if that was true, damn. But yeah, here's the thing. I don't shit on Ark Survival. I love that place. I love the game. I just hope for one thing. I have been very quiet about it too. You know, there is drama in Ark Survival. I hope Studio Wildcard is going to go away from Snail Games. Snail Games, oh god, we are not going to speak about that, but damn, they are weird. So, right now, when it comes to testing and everything, they have access to the database. So they are controlling and everything, which I don't like. So, because of this mixture, I felt like it's Clips to the Paint doing the same thing with us artists. You know, we like a product, but all suddenly we feel like subjects. Why don't have they testers, you know? Is it very hard to acquire testers? You know? Some companies always want to have testers, but using your own audience is weird enough. I mean, if you're a small company, I understand that there are some few fans out there who will like to help you and so. That's fine. But when you are a little bit more bigger corporation, you know, getting bigger. For like example, Wildcard, for example, they grew because of the audience. And I still love that community too, even if it's toxic. So it's just like commentary community. I'm just saying that. But Ark is worse than commentary community. I'm sorry to say it. It's worse. Exactly, Finn. But here's the thing. I think they have started to hire people right now. Like I said before, there are some certain people in, you know, Clips to the Paint assets who made grids and so. Some of them got work for it. And that is the same thing that Studio Wildcard did as well. That they got people who have been, you know, along with the Ark community. They are getting jobs from it too, believe it or not. But Clips to the Paint is taking another weird turn. Because compared to our Ark, you know, Wildcard and Clips to the Paint, Clips to the Paint is asking monthly fee. If you're having an iPad, for example, you know, right now I'm helping them. Just you know, I'm helping them to grow a little more by using my iPad, sending them monthly, and I can use, you know, version 2 right now. But if I'm going to get, for example, for the PC, I have to pay either monthly or I have to pay one purchase. Oh yeah, maggot. Oh, you are not wrong about that. I'm just saying it's worse. Too as well, in a certain way. Because here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you guys something. Matt have been looking, you know, Matt from Now Recording, have been trying to ask us artists, is there a drama in our community? We showed him everything. But guess what? He was not interested in them. Because I understand he doesn't want to talk about Chadman, for example. That's one person we should never mention again. Now you understand, because that is disgusting in a certain way. But then again, weird. Then we have... Okay. Yeah, that's good, Squashion. That's good, by the way. That's good. So then we have certain people in the commentary community, but who are our community too. Some of them have, you know, drama too. For example, when it comes to Deaf Pina, for example, that is in a certain way in our community too, because of animation. And some certain people who are around there too. I even mentioned so many times, if you guys want to know about Duff Pina, go to Just Robot, because he have been in that shit. He knows how commentary community works as a small commentary. I feel sorry for him, but I'm rooting for him to do a documentary so too. So yeah. Okay. Back to the track. So the rumor was apparently they are going to have a new brushes. So only work for version 1 and 2. Right now I have the real pencil, which is version 1. But you guys saw I did draw with it. So what's going on here? This is where it gets weird, right? Because I did download this brush from their assets. This is the pencil you get, by the way, from the program. It looks like this. This is the other one who's downloaded. Then we are going to do the perfect pencil with tilt support, which I know a person made it. Huh. They almost look the same, almost, right? Kind of. I always use like the more bigger so you can see it yourself. In a certain way, yeah. Now we have other brushes here. These are made by the Boo, I think it is I think it is that. I think it is. Let me see. Wait. I saw the word right now. Just remove the A and you put U. Because I started right here. If you saw when I opened it. I did another thing. We replaced the A instead and removed it. That's one. But you saw I could draw with it. Another testing I have. I'm gonna take it up to 600. Yeah, it still lags here. And this is because I use a little older iPad. So I still can draw with it. And it's around 170. I'm gonna see 300. Okay, this shows a little lag there. 400. It's okay, lag. It's not. But I noticed something here. Okay, I'm just playing around a little bit. Okay, so this was the rumor that they are going to do different brushes right now. So they were not going to be used in version 2 or 3. Which I think it is very fucking weird. Because that will ruin Clip Studio Paint. A lot of artists did mention this too as well. In the whole wide world. On Twitter space. I'm just saying. So, apparently it feels the same. Feels nothing wrong or anything. Now, I have a lot of brushes here too. Excuse me. There we go. Sorry. This is Fredden's brushes. He have over 800 brushes. And you can get them for, I think it is $15. And they work on both versions. Even you saw I wrote it. Because this guy knows how you shouldn't be using a lot of, brush stamps, would I say. Because when you're drawing in digital, you're using called a stamp. And use spacing to draw and so too. So he always use, I'm going to show you guys, a circle. Circle is always good to have, circle. So I always say brush tip is one thing you can use. Brush here. Material. You can go in here to check it. So I'm just checking. There is, oh my god, there is a lot. But yeah, you can see yourself, there is a lot you can use to make your own brush too. But no, I'm not gonna have that. No, cancel, delete. Then I'm gonna do this. There we go. So apparently they've been working very good on this. I'm interested to use it on my PC because I can maybe hope the lag is not going to be the same in iPad, because iPad has a very different, you know, compared to a computer, very different. And I'm using it with 300 dpi. This is where you can, you know, make, for example, taking out, make manga, for example. Or 600 dpi is for a manga panel when you are copying it out. So yeah. Just looking here a little bit. Okay, let's do this, guys. I am going to take a little break so you guys can relax a little bit, so too as well. And I will be back and drawing something. I want to try something to draw on this, just to have a little fun about it. So be right back, guys. I will be quickly soon back, okay? Not that one. There we go. I will put some music on so you guys take it easy, okay? Be right back. There we go. Sorry about that, guys. Now, by the way, I noticed another thing about streaming and so too. Apparently, YouTube may have done something right this time. Just saying. So apparently, I had a little problem before, which means I have a little lag on it. But every time I have other windows, so I see you guys a little more better on another screen, and where it's working and so too as well. So I see the lag and so too. So apparently this day was good. Before it always shot a little bit. I'm just gonna show you guys. Let me see. Okay, it's not that one. It's this one, I hope. Apparently not. No, apparently not. I'm not going to show it anyway. Or I can drag it over to here. Okay, I will drag it over to here so you guys can see. Oh, you couldn't. Just gonna do this. So you guys see I have you here instead. So every time I had somewhere here. So it lagged a little bit. But now it's getting more better. So that's good in a certain way. So yeah, I even put down so I don't hear myself. I know, I don't know if it is would be fun to hear my own voice. I know what I sound like. Thank you, by the way. So I'm gonna turn off the music unless you guys want the music on. That's fine too. Because here's the thing. The music I'm using is from Luffy Geek. He have a live stream all the time, you know, continue with this. So So this is where you can get it. You can write down Luffy, no copyright, because every time you use a music, it shows very differently. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna open something very good for you guys. I know it's weird for you guys to see this. But every time I have a live and so here, but here you can see already I've been live streaming for almost 2 weeks now. These are all older ones, but if we example go here, okay, I'm just gonna turn down so you guys can see after and so too. Down here, it's showing, but it didn't show so much. I didn't have anything here, but now recently. Now I'm live and so, now we're going on this one. Still can show and everything. Now I even have here. And I even put this on where it came from. So now YouTube can track who's playing what right now. I think it is here, I think. Oh yeah, here it is. So it tells you the music right now. It says in Swedish, by the way, I'm sorry. But it tells you, for example, what it comes from. Sakura from album and so too. So in a certain way, it's good to show that, okay, I'm using a certain music on it. And it tells you can get premium and so too. This is how it should work in a certain way. So you always detect what kind of music you're using. Certain way so too. So you can see on the side, I'm sometimes using Luffy Cafe and so too, and it tells you Luffy Geek. And here's the thing about it, which is very interesting. You remember what happened I think it was 2 years ago, when they said, oh, you shouldn't be using copyright music and so too. So these channels were popping up basically and helping other people who are streaming and so too to let, things come up, which I think is very very good right now. So because of that, they have become more bigger, believe it or not. They have become bigger in a certain way. So now we are helping them out. All streamers are using their music. So if you like a certain, place who are having no copyright, then I would suggest Luffy Geek, because he will never strike that. Yeah, this is a version 2, by the way, on iPad. So it's not on PC. This is on iPad. sit there. Thought I could draw something a little more cheeky so too. And so too. I know who I should draw. I did draw characters the other day. Two of them. I even posted on Twitter. Two of my characters. Oh my god. What did I enter right now? So, oh my. Okay, it's still that thing. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm just checking a little bit because apparently some people are following me. That's fine, that's fine. I did post the other day about two characters I have who are my OCs basically. Oh no, I know what we should draw. Oh, I have the perfect picture of this. I'm sorry, we have to use this picture. I think we should honor. I'm just gonna getting put in pictures. There we go. I think we should draw a cat, but it's not the special cat. Yeah, I saw too. Before that, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm going to have on my screen as a reference. This. And I bet you guys wonder, who the fuck is this? What the fuck is this cat? This is one of the kittens I am, you know, in love with. Not only that, you know, it's a family member, but they are on sale right now. So this is Siggy Stardust. His name is Siggy Stardust, but I always call him Siggy. Or Iggy sometimes. And this little bastard, I'm just saying it, this is the little bastard. He always loved to hear when I say, you know, when I talk. So he always come, you know, always to me. Always. I love Izzy. Little Iggy here. And I showed it to Jessica Pissel. So yes, so you guys know, me and Pissel are fighting over him, you know, just fighting over. So this is going to be fun. So I thought, why not draw him? Because he's a lovely cat, basically. He's one of the lovely cats I have ever met. But I'm gonna say this is going to be very sad. Sorry guys. I really want to adopt him, but I can't. I want to be very fair on a few things. Is that first of all, you know, I'm just gonna do the ears quickly here. Yeah, little Siggy. Some people have seen him, some people have not, but I really like him. He has a big charm, by the way. Big charm. I know I draw very horrible right now, but the thing is, this is where it gets important because I'm trying to get where he's looking and those two. No, he's gonna look there. And then we have the big box here. And not only that, guys, yes, you know, this cat is basically a Maine Coon. So they always have this so-called the box. And of course, it's an American cat, by the way. American cat race. So they have this so-called the big, you know, big boxes on the front. He's such a handsome one. He is. And now I'm gonna check here because they said something, they are changing it a little bit, you know. That's good, okay. They lift it up a little bit. So yeah, right now I'm just getting a little bit, I'm not trying to draw him handsome right now. I'm trying to see where to place certain things. For example, he has a big box here, for example, you know, this one here. And then we have, you know, the cheeky, you know, cat. So I know every sketch, just so you guys know, it's not going to be very pretty, always. But it's going to tell you where exactly what you see, where to begin with, just to understand studies and so too. Because if you see here, for example, where the eyes are, and going down a little bit, around here, maybe there, and there. I know he doesn't look very handsome right now, but you are going to take it very easy sometimes when you draw, you know. You see, sometimes you're gonna see here. Now at least we're getting a little bit about the head, the eyes at least. And I always suggest, if you're gonna draw very carefully. Like I said, this is not going to have hard. I understand some people have a hard time when it comes to, you know, drawing hard and so too. So I always recommend, if you're a hard-handed person, try to relax a little bit with the hand. There are exercises too for you to use as well, which I'm going to add on in the server. Speaking of that, I'm gonna add the server link too as well in a certain way. Give me a second, I'm just gonna do this little lip here, open. That was good thing as well. I'm just gonna add on here. What the fuck? Who? Oh, god damn it. Some certain person have called me. I'm gonna take them on. Right. I know who the person is. Yes, you guys know. But that's later on, by the way. That's later on. But I'm going to make sure you guys can come invite. Who are new, by the way? So you guys can come on. Have fun. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean to. And remember to read the rules and everything. It's drama free. And have fun, you know, open and so too. I was going to ask you guys, who is up for another challenge this week? Because I'm thinking to do that. To open a new challenge for you all. Just gonna do this. Let's refresh and so. So yeah, I am thinking to have another challenge for you guys to have fun with. And those who are in, you know, in the server can post it in art channel. Just gonna bring it here. Yeah, but still, it's open for everyone. Always open for everyone. Because Ren would like to continue with one. So he really liked them. It helps him, for example, to work on it. So if you like to do it again, it's always open for everyone. He has a little, oh my god, he's showing the eyelid. I noticed it right now. Like, oh no, he's using the eyelid. How dare he? The little cute thing. So I'm just erasing. This is very good to use sometimes. Using the pen and erase a little bit so you can save it later on too, just to get the information right here and so too. He looks a little bit thick. And it's always okay to use liquefied. It's nothing wrong. Those people who don't know what liquefied is helping. If you have a hard time to look help, it always good thing to use. Oh my god, he's so hairy. My little kitten is so hairy. But yeah, I will say this. If I'm not finding any job or anything here outside, it may be happen I will take job at home instead. If so, and if it's working, I could think to adopt. Easy. But since everything is going right now, it's like, nah, I really want to take it very easy when it comes to that too as well. But Izzy is a very cute cat, I'm just saying that. He is one of the few kittens who I could considering to adopt. I have a heart, I would like to adopt, but in a certain way, I'm a little afraid too. When I say I'm afraid, it doesn't mean like I'm not afraid. Because if it is going to happen in real life, you know, change and everything, I really don't want the animals to suffer, because there are new rules, by the way, in where I live, which mean that you can't leave your animal after 4 hours, for example. So that is like, in a certain way, it's very fair. It's very fair for the animal. And when I say animal, it's for all animals. Not only the cats, it's well with the dogs too. And I hope Siggy is going to get a very good home, to be honest, soon. Same with his brother as well, Zircon. This is Squash's favorite, by the way. Zircon as well is looking for a home. The little shitkatten. Yeah, little shitkatten. Ah, he's so cute. I'm sorry. I love Siggy. Oh, he's a lovely, lovely poodle. You. By the way, you guys can see it when I'm drawing in red, or does it look weird or something like that? Because some people don't like to see red, but for me, who's an artist, it's more better to see something in red. Because after that, I'm going to draw it later on with gray. It's a technique basically some artists are using, you know, when it comes to drawing and so too. Some people are using blue too. So I'm thinking to do this once I'm done with the drawing. I'm thinking to give it away. And to a certain person I know is Jessica. So she really loved him. I'm sorry, but yeah. I mean, he's a pretty boy. He's a pretty boy. Yeah, Scorching, that's good that you're telling that you're using purple, because it's for everyone's eyes, basically, what you can see or wherever can see. And it's always good to use something else, other colors, than grayscale, because some people have a hard time when it comes to grayscale. So I'm gonna show you guys something very quickly. Speaking of that, you can do it two ways. You can lock to have transparent your, you know, artwork, and then you color it in. I'm not gonna do that with this one. I'm gonna do it with E-pen here. So that's one way. I'm just showing you guys so you can color it. Neat. That's one way you can do it. Another way is, let me see if I find it here. You do this and you clip your layer on it. Some people sometimes use multiply or color sometimes, but you know, it doesn't look very nice on that too. But there is another one. I think it is overlay. I think no, not that one. Darken, because there is a certain way you can do it. You know, play with this. I'm just gonna do this, for example. I'm just softening it, but you notice when I did that, that was basically with darken. That's one way you can do it. That you have another layer over it if you don't want to, you know, color your ink like I did. Because sometimes you can get something interesting. Like darken, you see, it has a different, it doesn't look, you know, black. It looks more almost like little brown in it. So I'm gonna test it here right now. Multiply, showing the same. Here, if you have color burn, for example, it will go to black, basically. Subtract will not do anything. In your burn, same almost, lighten. Here you can see it lights up, for example. It's always fun to play with the other, you know, other you can use. Color dodge, it goes more glowy, glow the same, add almost the same, glow, overlay, looks okay, overlay, soft light, hard light. Hard light gives the same like darken, which I do like, by the way. Then you have difference, vid, light. It almost shows almost the same, but here's the thing. There's the brightness. Color is one what most people use, or Some people draw with multiply too, because multiply is always laying on it. So I always suggest, if you're gonna draw and you're gonna ink and so, try and multiply, because it's always sticking, and then you can place over. But here in this program, there is a certain thing what we have in Clip Studio Paint. You see, there are two here. There is the one razor layer and the one called the vector layer. Vector, however, always stays down on the same. So you can think of, for example, let me use it here. Now you see what I'm doing here. So this is the background. This is the first layer. This is the second layer. And here, say you're using vector, for example. Because I always say that when you're going to do line art, vector or line art, it becomes more easier for you then to organize your art. So that's one way to do it. Oh my god. I have a little problem, guys, I'm sorry. So I'm thinking to end in a moment. I know, I'm gonna end soon. So I'm gonna continue drawing this too as well. Just gonna add in shadow, kind of. Because I have to do something not fun in real life, and I'm taking a little break too. I even talked with Purple about it. Today I'm supposed to take a little break, but she knows that I love to draw. She knows that I love to draw. So I basically didn't want to, you know. Oh, there we go. I didn't want to miss this, guys. You know, I didn't want to miss it. I like how the hair is so messy in a certain way for the kittens. Yes, cat. These kind of cat race, by the way. No, I'm short. I'm almost using Swinglish here. The Maine Coons has a little, you know, they look like a lynx in a certain way, but they are not. Because lynx, on the other hand, are, you know, very shy. Shy ones. Oh, I know. Yes, you can see a second here. Oh god. This is where it gets interesting. Now you saw I flipped the canvas. Here I can play a little bit. If you feel like, it's not perfect, you can play a little carefully. I'm using the liquefied tool carefully, because it should look, you know, almost the same. Almost. But it helps you to understand a little bit how it works, because if you saw, for example, there, because this is going to be lift up a little. He has a very different, I'm gonna show you guys. So I'm gonna compare a little. You saw how it is in the picture, right? There we have it. So it looks differently when I have flipped it around. This is why I'm using basically exactly. But I don't have the ear, you saw it guys. I have to pull in something there, basically. Oh, I'm not gonna touch that, sorry. There we go. Then I'm going to go back. Now you start to see. I was playing around with the Liquify tool because I'm trying to look almost where he looks, you know. He's gonna have a let's call a shadow there. He's still a kitty, you know. I remember another thing when it comes to art, that I used to talk with a certain artist back in the days. They basically didn't like when people were using Liquify tool. I said, what is the problem with that? Because, you know, it's very good. The reason, their reason basically, were that, you know, only people who use Liquify are, you know, are the people who are doing Photoshop and stuff too. I was like, yeah, so? What is wrong for anyone else to use it? Because when you're drawing and using liquefied tool, I think there's nothing wrong because you guys saw it. I started following a little bit when it comes to the picture. I still have to take it up here too as well. Take it easy, Finn. Don't do anything stupid. Because I do the stupid things. Because what I see right now in the picture, what he's doing, taking off the eyes a little bit. No, I mean, I'm gonna do this. Excuse me, wrap up a little bit. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna continue working a little later on this one, you know, behind the scenes. Then I will post it on my Twitter, so you guys can see it. Just gonna make sure there. Just gonna make it a little more bigger. There we go. Because it could always have fun to have a little bigger. There we go. So, right now, I'm gonna hop off. You know, I've been almost streaming for 100 minutes. That's a record, by the way. Record. So, here's my idea. I'm going to as well to put out challenge for anyone to enter. It has not, it does have, you know, doesn't need to be a stranger or anything like that. Everyone can join it, by the way. So yeah, if you guys would like to want me to do the challenge, press 1. Press 2 if you think like, nah, no challenge this week. No challenge. Because once I'm going back to streaming again, I'm gonna show. So I'm gonna give the limit right now. It's going to be... It's Tuesday. Tuesday. Next week. Just to be very clear about that. Next week. If you like to enter it, so yeah, everyone can always join it. Renola, I know, will always join it. By the way, always. Purple wants it. Damn right. I will make sure to make one. And squashing too. Okay. I will do the things and send it over on the Discord so you guys can enter there. I've even posted on Twitter for you guys to see. And you can either at me or place it in the art channel. Or, you know, where you post yours. You can always show it if you're doing it on Twitter, your social media, your so too. No self-promotion in our channel. On that picture. Anyway, I'm going to top off right now. So you guys take it easy. Don't do anything stupid because that's my job. I do the stupid things, okay? Always do the stupid things. Alright. You guys take it easy. Have a good one.